Good evening and welcome to Highland High School for a district matchup between the visiting Belen Eagles. They come in with a record of 4-18 and 1-4 overall. They're coached by Donald Marquez. They'll take on the number 1 ranked Highland Hornets, the defending state champions, coached by Justin Woody. Their record is 15-6 and a perfect district record of 4-0. Defending champion Hornets have won 29 straight 4A games against district opponents, beating Valencia in overtime and beating St. Pius by 1 last Tuesday. The Hornets have had a week to prepare for Belen. The Hornets and Eagles met earlier in Belen, with Highland coming on top 69-32. In talking to Belen head coach Donald Marquez, he's got a few players back from injury. He believes they'll be much more competitive tonight. Belen, a state semifinalist last year, lost a lot of players from that roster, but Coach Marquez definitely thinks they'll be competitive tonight. And Coach Woody, we've talked about the program he's run here at Highland High School with the Hornets being the defending champions. Highland winning a championship last year in 2022 for the first time in 50 years since 1972. We'll be back for the opening tip. You're watching ProView Networks, or ProView Sports on GameVision.
Dream style roofing tops them all. When your roof's worn out and needs to be replaced, we're gonna do it right, put a smile on your face. There at home, things are looking up when you get your roof done by someone you can trust. Dream Style, a company name that's been around forever. No one does it better. You need a new roof, you know who to call. Dream Style Roofing tops them all.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am an Air Force Special Warfare Pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands alone. We're number 1 in New Mexico for a reason. It's the best fence you can own. Proudly serving New Mexico for over 50 years. At Valley Fence, the difference is clear. No fence too big, too small, or difficult. We handle them all at Valley Fence Company.
Welcome back to Highland High School for a district matchup between the visiting Belen Eagles. Their starting lineups being introduced right now. Starters for the Belen Eagles. We'll get to them now. Highland does in their starting lineups. They turn all the lights off, and it's quite a production here at Highland High. They have a video big screen of their championship last year, their players. And Highland Gymnasium undergoing a renovation about 3 years ago. And as a former student here and someone who played basketball at Highland High, I can tell you it's an amazing transformation. Never had the big video scoreboard here. That was something new that came in with the renovation. And if you've been lucky enough to go down the halls of the new Highland Gymnasium, you see athletes of Highland's rich past in track, football, baseball, volleyball, men, women. It's truly a beautiful facility. The gymnasium itself remained pretty much the way it was as far as inside. They still got the same floor and the same background. They didn't change much there, but as far as the way the gymnasium, a new gym in the back, a new weight room, an alumni lounge upstairs. There's so many, they're showing now the boys and girls basketball teams here. And so they undergo quite a performance to announce their starting lineups. We mentioned Highland, the defending champions, and a couple of games last week just recently, Valencia taking the Hornets to overtime, and then St. Pius had a last-second shot, trailing 51-50 to win the game. So Highland's been able to win. There's they're showing now the state championship in the locker room with Coach Justin Woody, who's done a fabulous job here as the Hornets head coach. And now they're going to have the starting lineups for the Highland Hornets.
Of 5'9" senior, number 3, Alexis Dominguez.
The all-do-everything guard for Highland, number 3, Alexis Dominguez, will start.
And guard of 5'9" senior, number 10, Eliab Lopez.
Eliab Lopez will start. I don't know if it's senior night here. I didn't see anything because Jesus Licon usually starts, but Eliab Lopez, also a football player, starts tonight.
A 6'5" senior, number 23, Brandon Medina.
Brandon Medina, the other senior, a very reliable outside shooter and rebounder for Justin Woody.
A 6'2" junior, number 24, Sergio Acosta.
Sergio Acosta, the junior guard, number 24, another starter.
And at guard of 5'9" junior, number 30, Raul Stanford.
One of the toughest defenders in 4A class, really. I'd say one of the toughest defenders in the state, number 30. Raul Stanford will also start. So here we go. Ed Nunez along with producer Alden Iowani and camerawoman Q Chenaltz. Thank you for joining us at Highland High School for a district matchup. Belen dressed in their maroon uniforms trimmed with gold numbers. Highland dressed in their home whites trimmed with blue and gold numbers. Highland going from right to left here at the Hive. Balls will be up in the air. Controlled by Highland. There's Stanford with it. Let's see, Belen will come out in a matchup zone. A 3-2 across the front, but they'll use that guy at the top to move back and forth as Lopez out front. They'll toss it to Acosta, and Highland will get in their zone offense. Dominguez, the skip pass to Stanford, the left corner. He'll put up a 3. That's short. Rebound, Avila on the run for Belen. Avila averaging 9 points. Leader for the Eagles is Jordi Rojo at 14.2 points a game. Nearly a travel out there. There's the Rojo working against Stanford. He'll use a pick by Cervantes. Highland in a man-to-man defense. Highland has a suffocating man-to-man defense. There's Houston out front. Houston averages 6.9 points per game. 3's in the air from Rojo, way off. Air ball back to the Hornets. There's Stanford working against that matchup zone. Highland's got some Jesus Licon. That's stolen away nearly by Rojo from Acosta. Licon not starting tonight for Highland, the sophomore. Averages 14 points a game. Shooting an incredible 88%. Kick out to Stanford. He'll fire a 3 ball. Too short or too long. But nearly taken, rebound taken back by Medina. Try to lay it up, skids off the rim. Rebound by Cervantes of Belen. So empty possessions for the Hornets on their first 2 possessions of the game. There's Jude Medina out front. Rojo at the right elbow. Back outside to Avila, stolen away by Stanford. Stanford on his knees, ahead to Acosta. 3-on-1. That bad read there and knocked away, but there's Dominguez. Banks it home. Nice job by Dominguez. Alexis Dominguez averaging 17.9 points per game as his first 2. Coach Marquez, no nice move to the basket, a scoop and blocked away by Acosta. Coach Marquez saying that last year's squad, very talented, we mentioned, losing in the 4A semifinals. Lost a lot of players. He had a lot of players injured, but he feels like the team is getting better and more competitive as they get more players back. 3 ball in the air, and that's off the side of the rim. Offensive rebounds up, banked too hard. Rebound Acosta on the left side. He'll push with pace up the right side of the floor. Acosta driving to the basket, dishes it off to Lopez, puts it in. Nice pass by Acosta to Eliab Lopez. Highland leading 4-0. There's Rojo right in front of the Highland bench. 3 ball from the left corner's up. Long rebound tipped to Medina of Highland. Good look from the corner there by Cutter Houston. He stepped right into it. Acosta has it poked away. Houston up with it for Belen. Cutter to Rojo right in front of the Highland bench. Skip pass to the right side. Drives to the basket. An easy call there on either Lopez or Medina. A little bit out of position there defensively, Highland got, and they normally don't. They don't usually reach or make bad defensive plays, but Avila will shoot 2 shots for Belen. Avila, the 5'8" sophomore. Free throw up good.
Entering the game for the Hornets, number 0, Jesus Licon.
Jesus Licon in the game for Highland. We mentioned Licon averaging 14 points per game. Has gotten to the free throw line an incredible 86 times. Leading Highland in that category, 4-2 now. Hornets on top. Avila 2-2 from the charity stripe on that trip. Straightaway 3 from Licon's up. Too long, rebound. Cutter Houston, 1 and out for Highland. Licon, no shyness from him at all. He'll put it up if he has an inch of shooting room. Stepping into a wide open 3, way off, was Cervantes of Belen. There's Eliab Lopez on the run, back outside to Medina. Dominguez was open on the right wing, he missed him. Medina, there's Stanford on the right elbow, kicks it out to Dominguez. Catch and shoot 3, barely ticks the rim. Medina the rebound, try to bank it home, that's short. Fadeaway is also no good, but Medina's fouled, he'll shoot 2. Brandon Medina, the reliable senior for head coach Justin Woody, averages 9.8 points per game. Also 5.5 rebounds per game. Medina, the 6'5", 180-pound senior. Such a big part of Highland's state championship run last year. Made several timely threes. Medina's free throw up and in. Fernando Hernandez checks in for Highland. Hernandez seeing 15.7 minutes per game, averages 3.9 points per game for Highland. Medina's second free throw is also up and in. Highland 6, Belen 2. There's Rojo working against Stanford. To the right side of Jude Medina, back outside of Rojo. Knocked out by Stanford, and Stanford will hound you all day. Remember, both Stanford and Dominguez, along with Brandon Medina, have championship experience. That really matters a lot. It really does. Nearly another steal, ball's on the floor. There's Medina up with a nice pass inside, offensive foul. Over penetration by Medina. Medina asking the official, and Brandon Medina right there to draw the charge. Sorry, the foul is on Elijah Romero of Belen, number 2. There's Dominguez inside to Medina, turnaround jumper from 10. Too long. And that's a shot that Medina, if they continue to leave those gaps open, will find open all night. There's Romero, who averages 10.2 points per game. Spinning in the lane, knocked out of bounds by Brandon Medina. Back to Belen underneath their own basket.
Checking in for the Hornets, number 12, Isai Herrera.
Isai Herrera in for Highland. Good defense there by Dominguez. Nearly a steal by Hernandez. They're going to call Hernandez for the foul, for the whole foul. Looked like it was a loose ball there, but a foul on Fernando Hernandez, the 6'5", 200-pound senior. There's Rojo going to work on Stanford, poked away. Ball's on the ground, another steal for Highland. Got numbers in transition. There's Lee Cohen on the left wing. Chased off the three. Lee Cohen, a nice pass to Hernandez, put it up, but he shot it too hard, but Hernandez is fouled. Good pass by Lee Cohen. Lee Cohen puts such defensive pressure because he drives to the basket, and the defense collapsed in a nice pass to the diving Hernandez. Hernandez will shoot two. Hernandez free throw up short. Hernandez on the free throw of the season shooting 55% from the charity stripe. 17 of 32 now. Second free throw by Hernandez is up and in.
And checking in for your Hornets, number 11, Samuel Chavez.
Samuel Chavez will check in for Highland. Number 11. Sodi Harris is in for Belen, the sophomore, number 10. That's nearly another steal there. There's Rojo driving to the basket. Floaters way off. Follow was blocked away. Second follow is no good, but a foul on Fernando Hernandez. Good follow there by Garin Cervantes. Cervantes will shoot two. Cervantes, an air ball. Cervantes averaging 3.2 points per game for the Eagles. Second free throw up, spins out. Rebound Medina. 3:01 left first quarter. Both teams kind of off to a slow offensive start. Highland does lead 7-2. There's Dominguez right. Elbow extended. Medina steps into a wide open three. Out the front of the rim, short. Isai Herrera the rebound. And Jesus Licon is fouled, and he'll shoot two. We mentioned Licon, 76 of 86 from the charity stripe on the season, an incredible 88%. He knows how to get fouled, and when he goes to the charity stripe, he'll make you pay. He's not the guy you want to foul. Thought Licon was shooting there. I guess not. So inbounds, Highland will inbound the ball underneath their own basket. Licon out to Acosta. Flare pick set for Herrera on the left side. Back outside to Acosta. Medina inside to Chavez. Driving kick to Dominguez. Corner three ball, no good. But a rebound by Isai Herrera. Isai Herrera, I thought had it knocked out of bounds, but Herrera was the last person to touch it. Herrera wearing some green and fluorescent red shoes. I didn't notice that last time I was here. 7-2 Highland on top. Harris with it, the driving kick. Harris back outside of Avila. There's Rojo chased off the three. Thought about shooting a jumper back outside to Harris. Highland's defense is solid right now. Eagles can't even find a shot. Avila back outside to Harrison. Belen says, let's set it up again. Coach Marquez says, give me a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Highland 7, Belen 2. You're watching ProView Sports on GameVision.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. News is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal.
1:50 left first quarter. Highland leading Belen 7-2. There's the Rojo off a pick, skip pass. Flair picks it on the left side. Three's in the air. It's off the front of the rim. Harris the rebound. That's a good play set out of a timeout by Belen head coach Donald Marquez. Harris in the right corner. Back outside to Cutter Houston. Highland's defense very active. There's an open shot for Rojo. He passed on it. And too hard of a pass to Houston, who took his eye off of it. A lot of that has to do with Highland's tenacious man-to-man defense. Cutter Houston was trying to drive and dish, but I think Houston, or the sophomore, Jasody Harris, took his eye off of it. Jasody Harris has hit 12 threes on the season. He can definitely shoot it. There's that hit out of Medina up front. Looking inside for poked away. There's Harris up with it for Belen. Rojo says, let's set things up here. Rojo in the right corner. Back outside to Cervantes. Rojo fire a three ball. It's off the front of the rim. Harris the rebound. Puts it up on the follow. That won't go. That's off the mark, but he's fouled. Jasody Harris, the sophomore, I mentioned he had 12 three-point shots, 12 threes on the season, will shoot two. Josiah Harris averaging 3 points per game. Harris free throw in the air, up and in. So Belen hadn't scored in a while. They finally break the scoring drought, but it isn't as if the Hornets are setting the nets ablaze right now either. Alexis Dominguez checks back in for Highland, number 3. Harris' second free throw in the air. It's too strong, but a lane violation. I think will give him another chance. It will. Donald Marquez, a 92 graduate of Belen, played basketball there in Belen High School. Harris' second free throw also up and good. Coach Justin Woody played his basketball in Virginia. Also an assistant to Ray Rodriguez at Cibola back in the day. Took over here at Highland for the departed Danny Brown. And Harris, or Ed trying to look for Medina inside, throws it away. Right now, Highland not very sharp. Not the sharpest we've seen them, 40.6. And sometimes I think when an opponent that you've beaten 69-32, I think you lose a little bit of mental focus. It's natural. It happens. Well, I have to say the last 2 times we've seen Highland, they were lucky to escape against Valencia and a good game against St. Pius. They're going to call a foul on Raul Stanford, and Stanford protests because he thought he was in a legal guarding position, but Stanford quick to say, my bad. That kid is as tough a defender as we've seen. There comes Sergio Acosta back in for Highland, number 24, with 35.1 seconds left. There's Elijah Romero right on the Hornet here. Romero nearly turned that ball over, drives to the basket, nearly a travel there. Rebound Medina of Highland. Medina ahead to Acosta. Back outside to Samuel Chavez. Chavez the head and shoulder fake, and Acosta will be fouled. That's the 15th foul on Belen. Highland has 5 as well.
Fouls on the Eagles, number 32, Cutter Houston. Checking in for the Eagles, number 23, Gerardo Molina. Number 24, Garen Cervantes.
Garen Cervantes back in for Belen, number 24. There's Dominguez with on the left wing. Deep three by Acosta's up. That's a 2 off the mark. So that'll do it for the first quarter. At the end of 1, Highland 7, Belen 4. You're watching ProView Sports on GameVision.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. For over 20 years, Evergard Roofing and Solar has been committed to customer service. Locally owned and operated, Evergard offers both commercial and residential roofing and solar services. For more info, please call 505-821-9543. Evergard.
Start of the second quarter, number 1 ranked Highland Hornets leading Belen 7-4. There's Rojo will fire a 3-ball. It's off the back of the rim. Good look by Rojo, but an offensive rebound for Belen by number 13, Damon Avila. There's Elijah Romero driving. Rojo will stop and pop from 8, air ball. So neither team really finding their offensive range. And I got to say this, that so far Highland has looked flat in attacking that Belen matchup zone. The Eagles have done a good job in limiting the Hornets to 7 first quarter points. There's Lopez out front. There's Stanford. Acosta will fire a corner 3 off the mark. Rebound by Eliab Lopez. Inside to Acosta. Acosta puts it up and scores. Nice pass from Eliab Lopez. And Sergio Acosta, who averages 9.7 points per game. Layup on the other end is up and in, and a foul. Foul on Sergio Acosta. Count the bucket for Elijah Romero, his first 2. And Romero will have a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play. Sergio Acosta picks up the personal. 6 personal on the Hornets, 5 on Belen. Free throw by Romero is off the mark. Rebound Medina. 9-6, Highland still leading here. There's Lopez, nice pass to Stanford in the left corner. Stanford the drive and kick back outside to Medina. Medina was going to try to hit Dominguez and turns it over, throws it out of bounds. Right now, Highland not really playing what they would consider their best game. He already poked away there by Dominguez. Drive to the basket, sidestepping and baking it home was Elijah Romero. 4 points for Romero. Belen cuts the Highland lead to 9-8. That's an easy call there, and that's the 16 foul on Belen. It's on number 2, Elijah Romero. One of the things that Coach Marquez also said to me, that they were competitive against St. Pius earlier this season. They were competitive. He was worried about Alexis Dominguez. He knows he can shoot. They've got championship experience, he told me. He feels like his team is very young and inexperienced, but he feels like they're going to be good this year, and then watch out in the future. 3 from Dominguez up, puts it in. Dominguez splashes home a straightaway 3, and Highland leading 12-8. There's Avila and being guarded by Eliab Lopez. They hand off to Harris. Cervantes drives an off-balance shot. Medina, the rebound for Highland. Dominguez, right corner, 3's up, spins out. Offensive rebound was held by Acosta but knocked away. Layup in front of the pack is up and in by Damon Avila. Damon Avila has his first 2. There's Dominguez weaving his way, driving kick. Acosta will fire a corner 3. Too strong, but a rebound foul. Let's see who it's on. It's on Highland. So that's a 17 foul on the Hornets. That'll be a shooting foul.
Fouls on the Hornets, number 10, Eliab Lopez.
It'll be on Eliab Lopez, number 10, his second. Jordi Rojo will shoot 1-1. Rojo, the leading scorer for the Eagles, averaging 14.2. 55% free throw shooter. 66 of 119. Free throw in the air, spins out. Rebound Licon, and Licon travels to the basketball. So right now, Highland, their own worst enemies. They've had several unforced turnovers. And Coach Woody said he's seen enough. He's going to call a timeout here. Timeout on the floor. Highland 12, Belen 10. You're watching ProView Sports on GameVision.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one.
5:30 left, second quarter. Highland leading Belen 12-10. There's a pick set for Avila. He'll fire a 3 air ball. Again, that was almost out of bounds. Dominguez up with it for Highland. Up the middle of the floor. Nice pass to Hernandez. Knocked away. Good hustle there by Gerardo Molina, the junior. And that's back to Highland underneath their own basket. Samuel Chavez will inbound the ball for the Hornets, number 11. There's Lee Corn in the left corner. Offensive foul. Bad pick on Samuel Chavez. No, I'm not sure who that's on. Let's see. It's on Fernando Hernandez.
Checking in for the Hornets, number 23,
Brandon Medina will check back in for Highland, number 23. Highland scored 7 points in the first quarter, 5 so far in the second. And they look very, very flat working against this Belen defense. Way off on the attempted shot there. Kind of left his hands wrong. Ball ahead to Lee Korn. He'll fire a 3. Spinning out too hard. Highland's not getting the ball bounces they usually get here playing at home. And nearly a steal. That's a turnover there, and Dominguez up with it, but taken back by Rojo. Ahead to Avila. Avila will fire a 3. It's too strong. Rebound fought for. Medina up with it for Highland. Ahead to Dominguez on the left side. Dominguez will step into a 3. That's too strong. Rebound Lee Korn in the right corner, back outside to Medina. He'll fire a 3. That's too strong. So Highland 3-point shooting right now, just not finding the mark. Good defense by Medina. Excellent defense cutting off the baseline. Harris has his shot rejected by Medina. Ahead to Lee Korn around the back dribble. He's got numbers. Dominguez will fire a transition 3 and get it. Dominguez, a nice pass from Lee Korn, and that's a little bit a preview there, or a look at Highland basketball when they're running and things are working their way. But give Belen credit. Their zone defense is really giving Highland a problem. Harris, runner in the lane, is too strong. Rebound Lee Korn ahead to Samuel Chavez. Chavez outside the Lee Korn. Stops and pops from 8. Banks it home. 5 straight points for Lee Korn. And let's see if Coach Marquez will call a timeout. Not yet. 17-10, Highland on top. 3:26 left, first half. A steal by Dominguez. 2-on-1 with Stanford. Dominguez drives to the basket, scores and is fouled. Nice pass or nice shot by Alexis Dominguez. Went right through contact, and Coach Marquez says, I've seen enough. Timeout on the floor. Highland 19, Belen 10. You're watching ProView Sports on GameVision.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
Alexis Dominguez, who averages 17 points a game, has 10. Got fouled, will have a chance to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. And the layup spins out. It was right down and came out. Nice ball fake, step back, threes in the air by Avila. Rattles out. Offensive rebound by Molina. He'll pull it back out. There's another corner three, and that's partially blocked. Lecon, the rebound. That's a Jesus Lecon. He knows how to draw contact. He's a master at it. There's a reason why he's been to the charity stripe 86 times this season. Belen foul is on Gerardo Molina. Molina's first personal. Lecon will shoot 1-1. 76 of an incredible 86, 88%. Free throw in the air, up and in. Lecon's second free throw is also up and in. (21-10), Highland on top. There's Rojo out front of the left elbow. Drive to the basket by Rojo, leaves it short. Rebound Molina of Belen. He'll throw it back outside, no reset. There's Avila going to work on Dominguez. Back outside of Rojo. Crossover dribble. Nice pass inside. Layups up and it's good by Molina. Good pass from Rojo to Molina. Gerardo Molina has his first two, and it's Highland 21, Belen 12. Steal nearly. Back outside to Lecon. There's Samuel Chavez. Dominguez stepped off the three. Drives to the basket, puts it up, scores. Good job by Alexis Dominguez. Chased off the three. Dominguez has 12 first half points as Highland extends the lead to 23-12. Nearly a moving pick there. There's the Rojo working against Stanford. Good drive by Rojo, but Stanford able to make him leave that shot short. Stanford on the run for the Hornets. Nearly lost the ball. He has it poked away, but Dominguez up with it. Dominguez driving to the basket. Tried to bank it home too strong. Rebound Belen. Here come the Eagles on the attack. Driving to the basket, poked away. There's Stanford with the steal ahead to Lecon. Lecon will fire a transition three. Too strong. Rebound Medina of Highland. Medina travel with the basketball. 1:20 left in the first half. Highland leading Belen 23-12. Harris back in for Belen.
Number 12,
Isai Herrera back in for Highland.
Eagles, number 2, Elijah Romero.
Elijah.
10, Josiah Harris. Number 32.
Sodi Harris is back in for Belen as well, along with number 2, Elijah Romero. 1:20 left in the first half. Hornets holding on to a 23-12 lead. Number 1 Hornets have won 29 straight against 4A competition. The defending champions having beaten Del Norte in the championship last year. Carlos Trujillo's in for Belen, number 4. Three ball is off, but Harris the rebound for the Eagles with 57 seconds left in the first half. Good drive to the basket and way to draw a contact there by Romero on Isai Herrera, I believe.
Fouls on the Hornets, number 0, Jesus Lecon.
It's on Lecon instead.
Elijah Romero to the line, shooting 2.
Elijah Romero will shoot 2 for Belen. Romero has 4 points, averaging 10.2 points per game. Romero's free throw in the air, puts it in. Eliab Lopez back in along with Sergio Acosta. Second free throw in the air is also up and in by Romero.
Entering for the Eagles, number 13, Damian Avila.
54.8 seconds left. Highland holding on to a 23-14 lead. Dominguez steps into a wide open three and splashes home another 3 ball. And you just can't let Dominguez walk into a 3 like that. Belen had done a pretty decent job, but Dominguez with 15 first half points. There's Harris. Drive and kick to Trujillo on the left wing. Avalo drives to the basket, puts up on the floater too strong. Dominguez a rebound for Highland with 23 seconds left in the first half. Dominguez will fire another 3. That spins out. Scramble for the rebound. Acosta up with it. Tried to bank it home too strong. Offensive rebound, scramble for it. Ball back to the Belen Eagles. Good hustle by Acosta, but the Eagles will retain possession with 10.8 seconds left first half. Houston driving to the basket, driving kick. Put it up on an off-balance shot, but a foul on Acosta. Looked like Acosta was in decent guarding position there, but nevertheless, Damian Avila will shoot 2. They're going to call that on Eliab Lopez. Avila will shoot 2 shots. First free throw by Avila is up and in. Avila, an 80% free throw shooter. 5 of 6 now for the season. Second free throw is also up and in. 26-16 now, and 0.4 seconds left in the first half. Whistle. Highland will have 1.4 seconds left. Sergio Acosta will inbound the ball. There's Raul Stanford. He'll fire a shot at the buzzer just off the mark. At the half, Belen, Highland 26, Belen 16. We'll be back with the first half recap. You're watching ProView Sports on GameVision.
Leaves it for Adams. Thomas fires a 3. Yes, Thomas Adams connects on the 3. He's got 11 points, 43-34. Steal. Coleman underneath, can't finish. Lovato does.
That's
Nice pass inside to Jack. Layups up and it's good.
The scoreboard. Love with the steal right underneath the basket. Turns and shoots off the backboard and in. Love 2K game with Martinez. Spin move and she scores off the backboard.
Milwaukee Valley. 3 shot, and there it is, the first successful 3. It's Monique Arieta.
And out to Chloe. An extra one to Wright on a catch and shoot. 3, yes! Audrey Wright on the dish from Chloe Brown. There's Brown underneath. The layup's up and in for Chloe Brown.
Spinning in the lane, shot is up too strong, gets her own rebound. Scoop layup under the basket, yes!
Yates working, spinning middle, that's what he does. Count the basket and a chance at a 3-point play for Yates.
Chavez to Lopez, drives into the lane, takes it up with the left, does not score. And Santiago Gonzalez with the tip in.
Down with the rebound is Jackson, under 5 seconds. Thrasher's got time. She gets it up to Martinez for the layup at the buzzer. Yes! It'll count for Mars Martinez. Excellent fast break execution for West Mesa.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Dream Style Roofing tops them all. When your roof's worn out and needs to be replaced, we're gonna do it right, put a smile on your face. There at home, things are looking up when you get your roof done by someone you can trust. Dream Style, a company name that's been around forever. No one does it better. You need a new roof, you know who to call. Dream Style Roofing tops them all.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a #1. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare Pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands alone. We're #1 in New Mexico for a reason. It's the best fence you can own. Proudly serving New Mexico for over 50 years. At Valley Fence, the difference is clear. No fence too big, too small, or difficult. We handle them all at Valley Fence Company.
Welcome back to Highland High School. Highland leading Belen at the half, 26-16. Highland, as we mentioned in the pregame, has won 29 straight 4A games. They came out in the first quarter a little bit flat. Highland outscoring Belen 7-4. In the second quarter, the Hornets outscoring Belen 19-12 to lead 26-16 for the Hornets. Leading scorer in the first half was Alexis Dominguez with 15 points. Leads Highland. Well, for Belen, it's number 13, Damian Avila. Highland, as we mentioned, Highland looks a little bit listless, a little bit flat. And Belen's zone did give Highland some problems in the first quarter, but Alexis Dominguez found the shooting range in the second quarter as Highland has opened up. Remember, Highland beat Belen earlier this year at Belen, 69-32, and I think sometimes with kids they get overconfident. But Highland is out to a 10-point lead at the half, 26-16. We'll be back for the start of the third quarter after these messages. You're watching ProView Sports on GameVision.
For your business or
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Marty Size in Albuquerque today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Turbo Threads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. Turbo Threads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for Turbo Threads.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. For over 20 years, Evergard Roofing and Solar has been committed to customer service. Locally owned and operated, Evergard offers both commercial and residential roofing and solar services. For more info, please call 505.
The third quarter, there's Eliab Lopez with it for Highland, back out to Stanford. He'll fire a three ball. It's too long. Rebound, Belen. Cervantes the rebound for the Eagles. Start of the third quarter, Highland leading 26-16. Ed Nunez along with producer Alden Iwani and camerawoman Q Chenault. There's Romero to the corner to Avila. Looking inside for Cutter. Puts it up, banks it home, and is fouled. Good strength by Cutter Houston. Houston's first bucket of the night. You have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Foul is on Brandon Medina of Highland. Medina's first personal on the Hornets in the third quarter. Houston's free throw up, puts it in. 3 points for Cutter Houston, and the Hornet lead is cut to 26-19. Dominguez on the right baseline, drive and kick out to Acosta. Good ball movement. Medina will fire a three ball and get it. Brandon Medina, his first three of the night. He's got 16 threes on the season. Make it 17 now. Gives the Hornets back a 10-point lead. Highland will pick up three-court, quarter-court. Avila fires a three ball. That's long, but offensive rebound is up and in by Garin Cervantes. Cervantes with his first 2 points of the night. 29-21, Highland. Skip pass to Medina. Medina fires another three. That spins out. Offensive rebound, Dominguez of Highland on the right side. Dominguez double teamed on the right wing back outside of Medina. Nearly a turnover there, and it is. Highland's had several of those tonight, several unforced turnovers. And Acosta straddling the line. That's back over and back. Ball back to Belen. There's Avila. That was nearly a moving pick on Cutter Houston. Houston with it now. Right hand dribble, driving kick to Rojo on the right wing. Rojo working against Stanford. Try to pass it back to Houston. Stolen away by Dominguez. Dominguez bounce pass to Raul Stanford. Lays it up and puts it in. Raul Stanford on a beautiful assist by Alexis Dominguez has his first two. And Highland extends the lead again to 10, 31-21. Avila had Houston open, but passes to Molina, banks it home. Or Cervantes, I'm sorry. Cervantes has 4 points in the third quarter. Nice shot by Cervantes. There's Acosta with it inside to Lopez. Driving kick outside to Medina. Medina on the right baseline, try to skip pass, but knocked out of bounds by Rojo. Alexis Dominguez will bring the ball right in front of the Hornet bench. Stanford to Lopez stepping into a three. Lopez three is long, but the offensive rebound to Raul Stanford. Stanford wide open, and he's fouled. Stanford is fouled, and nice head and shoulder fake by Stanford, forcing Cervantes to foul him. That's a first team foul, and it's on Cervantes. It's his first and the Eagles' first in the third quarter. Stanford was open, but ball knocked out of bounds by Rojo. Did he have Lopez will inbound the ball for Highland? Trying to pass to Stanford. That was nearly taken away by Romero. Nice pass inside to Lopez. Turnaround jumper. Lopez made that harder than he had to. He's right there at the rim, and he instead faded away from 8 feet. Romero steps into a wide open three. That's off the rim, short. Stanford the rebound for Highland. So Belen's had some looks. They've had some looks. They've had some shots. They trail by 8 with 5:03 left third quarter. There's Dominguez, the pass to Acosta. Acosta driving to the basket. Try to lay it home. Leaves it short. Ball ahead to Avila. Avila put his body in attacking Medina. Leaves it short. Dominguez has numbers 3 on 2 in transition. Dominguez driving to the basket. Lays it up short. Lopez the tip. That won't go. Acosta up with it for Highland. Back outside to Medina. He steps into a wide open three. Thought it was off the front of the rim, but Medina, the shooter's touch. 18 threes on the season. A transition three is up, spinning out by Romero. Here comes Highland on the attack again. There's Raul Stanford with it. Pass back to Lopez. Has his shot blocked away by Romero. Good block by Elijah Romero coming back on transition defense. Jesus Lecon and Isai Herrera, number 12, checking in for Highland. Desad Harris back in for Belen. Lecon wide open from the corner. He'll fire a three off the mark. Lecon not his usual reliable self from three-point land. Harris thought about it, nearly stepped out of bounds on the right wing there. Inside to Cutter. Houston puts it in. Good strength there by Houston in muscling it in to cut the Highland lead to 34-25. Isai Herrera kicks it out to Medina. Corner three's in the air, good. Brandon Medina, third three of the third quarter. You can count on Brandon Medina. That's for sure. 37-25. Romero chased off the three, drives to the basket, banks it too hard. Rebound Isai Herrera in transition. Herrera passed a Belen defender, kicking it to Lecon. Good pass. Medina stepping into a wide open three, short. Rebound Romero ahead to Harris. Harris has it shot blocked away by Lecon. Good hustle by Lecon. Lecon looked like he was beat back, but he really hustled back to block the shot away by Harris, who kind of laid it up a little bit lackadaisical. Harris will learn. He's a sophomore. He's got to go up strong with that. Ball outside of Rojo on the right wing. Rojo tried to pass it inside to Houston instead. And those are the things that Coach Marquez was talking about. And he's going to call a 30-second timeout and talk about that, I'm sure, and other things right now. Highland 37, Belen 25. You're watching ProView Sports on GameVision.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one man.
Highland 37, Belen 25. Belen head coach Donald Marquez called a timeout. Three's up in the air from Licon. He rings a bell. Licon splashes home a three. Highland has their biggest lead at 40-25, right out of a timeout. There's the Rojo. Euro step layup is short. Rebound followed by Molina is short with the left hand. Here comes Stanford on the run for the Hornets. Stanford drives to the basket. Good block by Molina. Avila up with it for Belen around the back dribble. Avila will step into a wide open three. Way off. Cutter Houston the rebound. Good ball movement to Molina on the right wing, who was open for a three. Houston to Avila on the right wing. On the left wing, back outside to Rojo's. Floaters blocked away by Licon. Licon the block and the steal around the back dribble. Licon averaging 14 points a game to Stanford. His transition three in the air. Short, but rebound scored. Rebound Dominguez. Beautiful pass to Licon. Bucket is up and good, and a chance for Licon, who shoots 88% from the free throw line, to go to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 2, Elijah Rivera, and number 24, Aaron Cervantes. For the Hornets, Fernando Hernandez.
Licon will shoot one shot. Great pass by Alexis Dominguez to Jesus Licon. They work together so well. Licon's free throw up, good.
Entering for the Hornets, number 11, Samuel Chavez.
Samuel Chavez back in for Highland. Two minutes left, third quarter. Steal by Licon, or Dominguez. Dominguez will lay it up and score easily. Dominguez now with 17 points to lead Highland. Brandon Molina with 11. Cervantes will turn and face and be double teamed. Cervantes trying to pass the ball on the left baseline to Gerardo Molina, out of bounds. The ball hit the baseline, out of bounds, back to Highland. So Belen has had some chances, and they too have been their own worst enemy at times with some unforced turnovers. 45-25, Highland on top by 20 now. Licon fires a corner three. Too strong. Rebound Isai Herrera. Hand off to Hernandez. Triple teamed on the right block. Hernandez tried to bank it home too strong. Rebound Cervantes of Belen with 1:19 left, third quarter. Splitting two defenders is Avila. Contact, but Avila puts it in nicely. Nice shot by Avila. There's a steal by a careless pass. There's Avila driving kick out to Romero on the right wing. Harris will step into a wide open three. Too long, but rebound on the weak side by Cervantes. Blocking foul on Licon of Highland. Jesus Licon with 13 points. For Highland, Alexis Dominguez with 17. Brandon Molina with 11. Top-ranked Hornets, as we mentioned, have won 29 straight 4A or games against 4A opponents. Last loss was, I believe, in 2021 to Del Norte at Del Norte. Nearly a 5-second call. Ball outside to Harris with 52 seconds left. That's nearly a great steal by Dominguez. Dominguez to Isai Herrera. Herrera driving to the basket. Offensive foul. Easy call there. Herrera airborne. And good job by Elijah Romero in drawing the charge for Belen. Just a little bit of over penetration there by Isai Herrera. Jordi Rojo will check in for Belen, back in for Belen. .36 seconds left, third quarter. There's Romero. He's being hounded by Dominguez. Great defense by Alexis Dominguez. That nearly caused a turnover there. Belen having some trouble weaving his way into traffic, putting it up, and it's leaving it short was Molina. Molina knocks down Isai Herrera, and he offers him a hand up. I don't think there's any intent there, but that Highland defense is definitely causing some havoc here for sure. Third foul, or second team foul on Belen in the second half. 3 on Highland so far. 23 seconds left, third quarter. Let's see if the Hornets will hold for one, leading by 18 points, 45-27. Looks like they will hold for one. There's Dominguez out front working on the pick by Hernandez. They're going to call Hernandez for another moving pick foul. They called him for one in the first half, and that's the second one on Fernando Hernandez. Fourth foul on Fernando Hernandez. As Romero will fire a shot at the buzzer. It's short. At the end of 3, Highland 45, Belen 27. You're watching ProView Sports on GameVision.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420.
Start of the fourth quarter, Highland 45, Belen 27. Ed Nunez along with producer Alden Iowani and camerawoman Q Chenault. Highland changing defenses here, coming out in the zone defense. Romero trying to pass to Cutter Houston, taken away by Alexis Dominguez. Dominguez, what a move by Dominguez. Puts it up with the left hand and lays it in. Great move by Dominguez, weaving his way in and out of traffic. Dominguez, the senior, who averages 17 points, has 19. And Highland leads 47-27. There's Cutter Houston going to work on Molina. Back outside to Romero. Chased off the three. Good defense by Acosta. Romero tried to put it up. No good. Houston to follow. That won't go. Medina the rebound for Highland to Eliab Lopez up the left side. Medina transition threes in the air. Off the front of the rim. Rebound Dominguez. I'm sorry. Dominguez steps into another three. That's off the mark. Rebound Belen. There's the Rojo with the hesitation move. With good defense by Raul Stanford. A deep three by Avalos, an air ball. Alexis Dominguez the rebound for Highland. Around the back dribble, spin, move by Dominguez. Drive and kick to Acosta. Acosta was open on the right wing instead. Nice pass inside to Lopez, puts it up and partially blocked by Houston. Dominguez the rebound, puts it in. Alexis Dominguez playing downhill now. He's got 21 points. And Highland opening up a 49-27 lead. Houston back outside. Scooping at the rim and scoring. Beautiful shot there by Damian Avila. Avila with 10 points for Belen. Cuts the lead to 20. Dominguez steps into a three. It's too strong. Medina the rebound. Tried to bank it home. That won't go. Medina's second follow. That won't go either. Rojo the rebound ahead to Harris. 2-on-1. Euro step layup by Harris is up. Leaves it too long on the other side. There's Acosta with the rebound, running with numbers. Stanford stops and pops for Mate on the left baseline and puts it in. Raul Stanford with 4 points now. Highland leading 51-29. Nice pass inside to Houston, banks it home. Timeout. Coach Marquez, Highland 51, Belen 31. You're watching ProView Sports on GameVision.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Dream Style Roofing tops them all. When your roof's worn out and needs to be replaced, we're gonna do it right, put a smile on your face. There at home, things are looking up when you get your roof done by someone you can trust. Dream Style, a company name that's been around forever. No one does it better. You need a new roof, you know who to call. Dream Style Roofing tops them all.
5:37 left, fourth quarter. Highland up by 20, 51-31. Hornets looking for their 30th straight win against 4A competition. Dominguez to Stanford, back outside to Medina. Good fake by Dominguez, weaving his way again. Try to lay it up with the left hand short. Lopez, the driving kick back outside to Medina in the right corner. Nice pass inside to Medina from Stanford, but he blows the bunny. Steal by Dominguez, puts it up, leaves it short, but a foul. And Dominguez, the do-it-all senior guard for Highland, definitely a candidate for Player of the Year in this district. You do have some other great guards in this district as well. Dominguez free throw up, puts it in for his 22nd point. Second shot by Dominguez is also up and in. Highland will face off against Grants next on February 10th. There's Rojo with the hesitation move, reverse layups up, too strong. Good move by Rojo, but just too strong on the other side. There's Acosta with it for Highland. Dominguez chased out the three, gets in the lane, puts it up on the floater, short. Rebound for Belen by Cervantes. Ahead to Romero. Romero puts it up on the floater, puts it in. A shot by Romero. 53-8 points for Romero. There's Stanford with it on the left baseline, back outside to Eliab Lopez. Stanford fires a corner three, leaves it long. Rebound Medina of Highland. Acosta back outside to Eliab Lopez with 4:08 left in the game. Medina wide open from three, puts it in. 4-3 for Medina. He's a reliable 14 points now for Brandon Medina. Alexis Dominguez, 23 points to lead Highland. Runner by Rojo spins out. Medina the rebound for Highland ahead of Raul Stanford. Medina will fire another three. That's off the front of the rim. Stanford the rebound. Tied up there by number 4 of Belen, Carlos Trujillo. Good hustle by Trujillo, the junior guard. Jesus Licon will check back in for Highland, along with Fernando Hernandez.
Checking in for the Eagles, Josiah Harris, Damian Avila, Gerardo Arana, and Cutter Houston.
Eliab Lopez will inbound the ball for Highland.
For your Hornets, Fernando Hernandez.
.336 left. Highland leading Belen 56-33. Dominguez or Licon. Easy shot for Licon. Or Dominguez. I'm sorry. 25 points now for Alexis Dominguez. Cutter Houston trying to pass to Harris. Taken away by Lopez. Taken back by Belen. There's Houston with it, but he loses control. Taken by Molina back to Romero. He'll fire a three. That's short. Rebound Acosta of Highland. Acosta nearly lost control. There's Eliab Lopez. Lopez driving kick. Dominguez will fire another three. That's off the front of the rim. Rebound Romero. Romero on the run. Loses control to Eliab Lopez. Lopez nearly lost that. There's Fernando Hernandez driving kick. Acosta will fire a three ball from the corner and splash it home. Sergio Acosta, a three from the corner, gives Highland their biggest lead at 61-33, and that's a backcourt violation on Damian Avila. Turnover back to Highland. Timeout Belen through 2:41 left, fourth quarter. Highland 61, Belen 33. You're watching ProView Sports on GameVision.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures.
2:41 left. Don't forget the conclusion of the game. Highland leading Belen 61-33. We'll have a Medrano struck law player of the game. Houston on the drive for Belen. Banks it too hard. Dominguez up with it for the Hornets. Ahead to Lee Cohen. Dominguez splits two defenders. What a spin move by Dominguez. Lays it up with the left hand and scores. Alexis Dominguez, 27 points on the night, and he's just taken over. There's another opportunity for Dominguez. Lays it up too strong. Acosta the rebound, but he's out of bounds. And Alexis Dominguez had an easy 29 points if he lays it up there, but he'll settle for 27, and that's going to be all she wrote for Alexis Dominguez. Sergio Acosta, they'll check out. Isai Herrera in. Number 12, number 11, Samuel Chavez. Eliab Lopez, number 10. And Fernando Hernandez and Jesus Lee Cohen on the floor for the Hornets. Ball taken away by Lee Cohen. There's Chavez with it for Highland. Lee Cohen will step into a three, nail it. Jesus Lee Cohen has got 17 points of his own. Nearly a steal by Lee Cohen, and it is. Lee Cohen will fire another three. That's short. Eliab Lopez chases down the rebound. So 17 points for Lopez, 14 for Medina. Three's up, and that's no good by Philip Baca of Belen. He's in the game. Green Tree in. Hans Whitler Automotive. Holiday in. Extreme Clean, our sponsors of ProView Networks. Don't forget our Medrano struck law player of the game. We'll have that for you at the conclusion of this contest. Hornets leading 66-33. That's nearly a travel, and there's nothing nearly about that. It was a travel.
Traveling violation on the Hornets.
There's Trujillo driving against steal. Another steal by Samuel Chavez. Chavez driving to the basket. Will lay it up and spins out. Rebound foul is on Highland. Both teams only have 4 team fouls.
Fouls on the Hornets, number 10, Eliab Lopez.
36 seconds left in the game. Three's up, it's too strong. Rebound Carlos Trujillo outside to Baca. Baca will fire a three from the left wing. That's too long. Offensive rebound is knocked out of bounds by Highland with 16.1 seconds left. Hornets will next face Grants. Ten seconds left now. There's Fernando Hernandez, and Coach Woody says that's it. 66-33, the final. We'll be back with an interview with our Madrano Struck-Law Player of the Game and the Highland head coach Dustin Woody after these messages. You're watching ProView Sports on GameVision.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am an Air Force Special Warfare Pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
High school, Ed Nunez along with our Madrano Struck-Law Player of the Game again. Alexis Dominguez, 27 points tonight, 66-33 Highland over Belen. Alexis a little slow at first. It was a little listless and lethargic in the first quarter at attacking that zone. How did Highland, you got them going in the second quarter. How did you guys finish up?
Coach talked to us in the timeout because they were slowing our game down. So he just told us to push the ball to go in transition, and that's what we did. That's our game style, so that's what we did, and we got the W.
I think when you started pushing the ball, that is your game. You're right. 30 straight wins against 4A competition. Sometimes do you take things for granted that you're going to win? Do you get complacent sometimes, do you think?
No, all of my teammates know the winning is difficult. The winning is not easy, so we just got to keep working hard every practice, keep playing hard every game, and just keep it up. Congratulations, kid. Go enjoy with your team.
You bet. Coach, we mentioned 30 straight wins against 4A competition.
Yes, sir.
And Belen, they're going to get better. They had a good team last year. Coach Marquez mentioned that to me. They're young, but you took care of business. And it is sometimes hard to tell kids, though, that we beat this team 69-32. And, sometimes complacency does set in. Not that your team's complacent, but maybe a little bit listless in the first quarter.
Yeah, credit to Belen. They came out with a really good game plan. They've played that 1-2-2 zone, so we were prepared for that, but they lost to Valencia by 6, lost to Pius by 13, so they've been slowing the game down and really keeping themselves in the game with that zone and moving the ball on offense, so they had a good game plan coming in.
You can always count on Alexis and Brandon Medina and Jesus Licon. Those are players, Sergio Acosta. Those are championship players, especially Alexis and Brandon Medina. That makes a big difference. Coach Donald Marquez said that to me.
Yeah, senior leadership. Those guys have been in the program for 4 years, and you kind of lean on your seniors when when they're saying the same thing that I'm saying. It's a good sign that we're moving all forward together.
Congratulations, Coach. Good luck against Grants.
Thank you, sir.
You bet. That'll go from Highland. Final score: Highland 66, Belen 33. For producer Alden Iowani, camerawoman Q Chenault, I'm Ed Nunez saying so long from Highland High School.